Crochety Clogger. Hope everybody's doing good. Today I'm here so that we can do Clog Lesson number 10. And last time in lesson number 9 we worked on a step called the outhouse, and we also worked on a drag slide, which is a technique involved in clogging. And today we're going to do a little more of the drag slide, and we're going to learn a new step called Joey, the Joey. Where it got its name, I don't know, and if anybody runs across this video and knows the historical applications of the Joey clogging step and where it came from, I would love to know. But anyway, we're going to start off, I think, talking a little bit more about the drag slide like we did in lesson number 9, and then we'll get on to the Joey. And if you remember when we did the outhouse last time, y'all go ahead and visit the outhouse. Take time, pause right now and go ahead and visit the outhouse, because the Joey will definitely bounce your bladder. So you may want to go ahead and do that. Okay, let's get started. Well, I started to cut you off. Duh. Okay, so here we go. So, back to the drag slide again. If you remember, a drag is a slide going backwards, and a slide is a slide going forward. So let's begin. So let's begin with the one going forward with the slide. So I'm going to pick my heels up ever so slightly. Doesn't have to be a lot. My knees are, relaxed. They're not stiff and straight up, right? Just a little bit. And we're kind of just right, relaxing on the balls of our feet just a little. Your heels don't have to come up too high, and our knees are relaxed. And we're going to do a little, or a chug, if you will, a little chug to go forward. Now we end with a bent knee, right? We don't want to end stiff knee, because we need that shock absorption for when we land. Let me do that one more time. So we're relaxed on the balls of our feet, right? Our heels are in the air just slightly, and we do this little, right? And we end up with bent knees. Now, that's important, because when we do the drag, which is the slide that goes backwards, our bent knees are important, because the bent knee will help us to do that drag going backwards, right? Yes, so we end up on our toes. We're ready for another slide, and a drag, and a slide, and a drag, right? So you're going to get more sound on the slide forward, because your heels are dropping, yeah? But one thing I did forget to mention last time is that when that's done on both feet at the same time, just like I just did, it's called a shuffle. Okay, a shuffle. S-H-U-F-F-E, F-F-L-E. S-H-U-F-F-L-E, shuffle. Now, if any of you, this brings back a memory. At my first clogging workshop that I attended, the instructor in the classroom I happened to be in said, okay, you guys, does anybody know what a shuffle is? Well, okay, this was my first clogging experience, right? So I raised my hand. I'm like, oh yeah, I know a shuffle. Well, thank goodness that instructor did not call on me, because I would have shown a tap shuffle, which is completely different from a clogging shuffle, okay? So if any of you know any tap steps, this is obviously very different from a tap shuffle. Okay, so again, let's just do a few shuffles, which now you can start either way. You can start with the slide or the drag. Typically, the drag would be on the upbeat, because your body is ending more up, and the slide will end up on the downbeat. So if you counted it, you'd probably count like, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Yeah? So let's try again. Here we go. Okay. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Yes. One thing I do want to remind you about too, when you do the drag, try not to completely straighten and lock those knees. Yes? We want to keep our knees ready for the shock absorption that they're meant to give us. Yeah? All right? So when we drag, keep those knees. You can pick up those heels without actually straightening those knees up, right? Right? So that's going to build up our calves, our quads, and help our knees out at the same time. But if we stiffen those knees up, and I'll use my elbow as an example, if we stiffen them up, it's going to put undue pressure on the knee, right? So now the other thing that you want to keep on practicing, and the next step that we learn is going to incorporate the drag slide, especially the drag, right? So hold on to something that's not going to fall on you. I hope this book pass don't fall on me. Anyway, hold on to something, and let me do this foot. And we're going to work, remember we got the relaxed knee. We're going to work on drag sliding on one, right? Because this is going to come up, and the other. Right? Now, make sure you have something to hold on, a countertop or tabletop or something to do that. But yeah, next step we learn, we'll incorporate on one foot, but no worries. and if you just keep on applying that, you'll be fine. All right, on to the Joey. Okay, Joey, easy peasy. Basically, what we're going to do with the Joey is we're going to jog. Okay, like I said, bladder bouncing. We're going to jog. We're going to jog on the balls of our feet. Right? Okay, so now, let's try this. With your left foot, do a double step, and then jog 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and we'll end up on that left foot. So we have double step, jog, 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 jog. Okay? Let's try. Double step, jog, 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 jog. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Now, what I'm doing is, well, before I keep going, let's start with our right foot. Double step on the right, jog, 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 jog. 6 little jogs or steps or runs or whatever you want to call them. All right, so our right foot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time, right foot. Ready? Here we go. Double step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Now, the reason I'm saying to jog on the balls of your feet is because, listen, if I try to put my whole foot down, just listen. Right? So I end up with more sound than I really want because my heel is making us, of course I exaggerated that a little bit, but yeah. So we're going to jog on our toes, and trust me, this will be going kind of fast. So there's less time to put your whole foot down. So if you stay on your toes, you can kind of get it going a little faster. So if we did that rhythmically with music, we would count it like this. The double step would be and a 1, and the 6 runs would be and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so we're going to take up 4 beats of music. So let's do that counting. Let's start off with our left foot. Okay, we'll just do 1 from the left. We've got and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now, typically, usually when I end it, I'm going to land flat-footed on the count of 4, right? So let's start with our right foot. Ready? Here we go. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. All right, so did you notice I kind of landed it hard, you know, with my whole flat foot on count 4 on the very last run. All right, this time, let's do the left foot and the right foot together. You know what I mean. One after the other. All right, 5, 6. Ready, here we go. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And a 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Right. So, now that's not the whole thing. Now we're going to give it some style. Okay? So, here's let's shoot. For fun, let's do that with music. I always change my mind mid-thought. Forgive me. Okay, let's try that with music, see what happens. So, we got 4 beats, right? And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yep. So, we'll start with the left foot, and then we'll do the right foot. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? Just jogging, double step, run, 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 run. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yes. All right. So now let's give that Joey a little style. Yeah. Okay. So once you've done your double step, then on our 6 runs, we're gonna put them in special places, okay? We're going to take the first run and we're going to kind of put it in the back, kind of like crossed back. Our second run is going to be out to the side of us, and then we're going to leave it there, right where it was at. Okay, so if you want to look at it like these words, back, side, step, 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 back, side, step. And I'm just going to keep going till we get the feeling of that. Yep, back, side, and step, back, side, and step. Keep going, back, side, and step, back, side, step, back, side, step. Yeah, that's kind of weird, kind of twisty feeling. And if it feels twisty to you, you're doing it right. Your body, if you'll notice, I'm just going to do the 6 runs, or keep on going with the runs. Your body kind of turns to an angle a little bit. Yeah? I know I'm kind of going flat-footed, but I'm going slow, right? So see how my body's kind of turning? And that's okay. Now some people think that they have to stay this way. And you can. You can. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah? I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way as far as how your body goes, but I kind of like that little bit of a turn, you know? And back, side, step, and back, side, step, and back, side, step, back. It kind of helps you know where your feet go if you let your body kind of move from one angle to the other. Now, let's do the backside step again, but this time, did you notice how I stopped? I went boom, boom, boom. I stopped before the next one. Okay, this time, let's not stop. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, keep it going. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, 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 yep. Backside step, backside step. Yep. Cool. Now, we add our double step. We have, remember we got, let's count to 4. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Double step in the beginning, right? Here we go. Double step. 2 and 3 and 4. Right? So you notice you have those 2 little sways, and that's an entire Joey, 4 beats. All right, so now let's try with our right foot. Double step. I lost my count. Okay, left foot. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yep, other foot. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, so it's kind of a sway thing. Yep. If you have any experience with other other dance forms, such as, especially jazz, let's say, jazz dance, you will know this as a jazz pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. You may know this. Yeah? Right? It's the same thing. Okay? So if you have experience in jazz dance, all you're doing is a double step and 2 jazz pas de bourrées right after. So, double step, jazz pas de bourrée, jazz pas de bourrée, right? Or double step, pas de bourrée, pas de bourrée. And if you don't have that experience, that's fine. I'll just touch on that for a second for those that do. Because there are so many different ways that people's brains work, right? So somebody's brain might click on my hint, this hint, but somebody else's brain might click on another hint. So I try to give you all the hints that that has helped me and my students. So anyway, yeah, another way we could think of this is double step, back, rock, step. Yeah? Back, rock, step. Because a rock step, remember, just plain old rock step, it kind of goes behind you a little bit, even if it's just very little, it kind of goes behind you. So if you think of the back being crossing in the back and then letting your body do its twisty thing here, if you do think of it as a rock step, that's kind of what it is. Back, rock, step. Yes? Back, rock, step. Back, rock, step. Back, rock, step. I'm going to keep going in case you want to just keep getting this in your mind and feeling good about it. Ooh, my knee just about gave out on me. Back, rock, step. Back, rock, step. And one other reason to stay kind of on your toes is because it kind of helps you do that little bitty twist, right? If we were flat-footed, it would be harder to let our body do that turn, right? A lot easier when you're on your toes. Okay? This is a step that does take a little bit more practice, especially for speed, right? So we're going to want to practice this quite a bit just to get our speed going. All right, but we're not going to get there yet. That's fine. All right, left foot, we're going to add the double step. So we're going to go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, or double step, back, rock, step, back, rock, step, or depending on how your brain clicks, double step, pas de bourrée, or double step, back, side, step, or if you will, you can think double step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either way, whichever way works for you. All right, here we go. Left foot. Ready, go. And a 1, back, rock, step, back, rock, step. There was 1, Joey. Okay, this time I'm going to count it out rhythmically. Here we go. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Yes? Here we go. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Again, here we go. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Left foot, ready, here we go. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Right. Now, I will not, in whatever dance we do, which will be pretty soon, we'll do a new dance and we'll incorporate the Joey and the outhouse and a little bit of drag sliding. Maybe some shuffles. Yeah. So, but when we do that, I'll probably do something like Joey and then maybe 2 basics or something to give yourself a breather. Then another Joey. That might be a good thing to practice. And a basic 1 and a basic 2 Joey, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a basic, and a Joey on the right, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a basic, yeah. So don't worry, I won't make you hook those joeys together because your body just whoop, 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 whoop. It's kind of hard to gear it down. All right, let me find another song. Let's try the same one, and let's do this. Let's do one joey and two basics. Okay, so it'll be one joey, two basics, one joey. I should say two single basics. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start with this foot. So it'll be double step, bump, 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 double step, rock step, double step, joey, double step, back, bump, 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 and a basic. Yep. All right. Left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Other side, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 2 basics. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Yeah? Okay, so I found a song that's a little bit slower. Let's try it with this song. Yeah. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Right? Yeah. All right. Left foot. Here comes a joey. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 2 basics. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Double step, back, rock step, back, rock step. Here we go. Double step, back, rock step, back, rock step. Double step, run, 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 run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Potty bull ready, potty bull ready. Potty bull ready, potty bull ready. Yes. All right. Sweet. Whew. What'd I tell you? All that jogging and all that running. Whoops, I'm too close. Ooh, sorry. All that jogging and all that running get your bladder to bouncing. So go ahead and visit the outhouse, and then maybe you can practice the outhouse. All right, guys. So if you have any questions or anything, just let me know in the comments or shoot me an email. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye.